May 18th, we're going to demonstrate the welder. This is how the welder works. On this side is the water and sodium hydroxide for the chemical that produces the hydrogen gas. This side is the coolant. You have to add a coolant. There's a company down in Florida that only sells a welding machine. It only has hydrogen gas. And if he decides to weld with it, the heat from the tip is so extreme that it actually chars the metal to a crisp. So you have to have an alternate gas added to your hydrogen gas for it to run cooler. There's supposed to be a knob here that will be added to adjust the coolant level. Right now it's preset to do the proper welding, but we're going to be adding the knob back on. It was removed for a certain reason, and we'll be adding it back to the machine. It uses between 10 and 15 amps, and the pressure coming out is 1.5 pounds of hydrogen gas mixed with coolant gas. And what's in here is acetone as a mixture of for the gas. You can use gasoline or any other fast drying agent to add the coolant gas to the machine. It is highly recommended. It has to have a coolant mixture because the flame of hydrogen gas is extreme and it actually burns the metal instead of welding it. So we're running it with acetone chemical with the water, distilled water, and sodium hydroxide for the electrolyte. Now we're going to demonstrate it and heat up a bolt. I don't know if you can see the color of the flame is blue. I'm going to demonstrate that the water is coming off the tip of the flame. Watch this pan closely. You can see the coloration of the pan before it heats up. Water is coming off the tip of the flame. See the moisture building? Right down in the end before it gets heated up. Now we're going to heat this bolt and show you how fast it heats up. Instant molten metal, instantly. You see the bright red. I'm just obliterating it, melting it, not melting it to anything right now, just to demonstrate how fast it melts the metal. If I was not using the coolant gas to it, it would be, when it cools down, it would be a crisp, this metal. You don't see any smoke coming off it. Most welding torches with acetylene, you will see all kinds of coloration of gas coming off the torch. The dark color, black, when you light it. This is clean. That's that. Any questions, emails. We will be going to be selling this unit, but right now we're testing it and we're working with the manufacturer before we market it in the U.S. It will be sold from usaled.com. It will be sold from that business. usaled.com will be selling this machine, but we're checking into this machine before we market it here in the U.S. As you can see, just a light little film on the top. If this was not using the coolant gas, this piece right here would be a crisp. I'm just breaking it off right now since it's still hot.